Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corey, better known as the Seaman, and I want to welcome you to another edition of the Seaman's Cinema Sit Down, looking at some trailers. And I always struggle to transition from genre to genre, right? Like, it's easy to go from, like, oh, we're watching horror movies. It makes sense to take a look at, or we're talking horror movies. We're watching horror trailers. It makes sense to go to this trailer, that trailer. I found a through line to get us to go from horror to comedy drama. And this guy is the through line. I love me some Pedro Pascal. We just saw his official trailer along with Bella Ramsey for The Last of Us Season 2. You want to see that official trailer reaction, you can see it right up there. But now, like I said, we're going to shift gears, move out of the genre, get us into some comedy with a South by Southwest 2024 film that is due out this coming April. What am I talking about? Well, why don't you pull up a chair, take a seat. We're getting ready to take a look at the trailer for The Uninvited. And while Pedro is the thing that gets me in, ironically, he's not anywhere listed on the cast list, even though he's on the poster. So I'm wondering if he's like a secret character. So we might not even see him in the trailer. But you've also got WALTON GOGGINS in here, who I really enjoy. Elizabeth Reeser. Rufus. Oh no, Pedro is there. Never mind. I just can't read or see things clear sometimes on IMDb. But you also got Rufus Sewell, who I enjoy. Lois Smith. So you got some folks involved in this movie that I do enjoy past Pedro. And like I said, the idea of just seeing comedy drama. It's not comedy, but comedy drama. I'll take it. With so few comedy movies in the cinematic world, most of my comedy loving ends up being on television. So if you're gonna give me a comedy, even if it's got drama elements to make it a dramedy, I'm here for it. And I'm also always here for 90-minute runtimes. 137 is what's listed here on IMDb, and the synopsis reads: a stranger crashes a party, sparking a comedy of errors and a reordering of life. And you can definitely see how both comedy and drama could get tied in there. So like I don't know anything about this movie. I'm not particularly familiar with Nadia Connors, who's the writer and director here. She has, written some things. She has directed some shorts, and she had a full-length feature in 2007. I'm not familiar with any of her work, unfortunately. So, look, let's just not waste any time. Let's see what Miss Connors and this cast are bringing us with this South by Southwest dramedy. Get it up for you. I've got the trailer in front of me. Let's take a look at what we're getting with the trailer for The Uninvited.
Oh, God. Thought it was going to age well. Actually, I didn't think I was going to age at all.
There's a Prius in the driveway.
If only that were the case.
Are you expecting a delivery? Can I help you?
I have to get inside.
No, this isn't your gate.
Of course it is. I live here.
Who is this lady? Who are you?
Well, she thinks she
Oh,
lives
she's
here,
a
which she
stranger?
obviously doesn't
Right.
because, I'm pretty sure I live here.
Dozens of people are about to walk up to our front door right
You
now.
having a party?
Yes, and it's very important to my husband.
Oh,
Which shirt?
Love it.
Or maybe this turtleneck.
Office, funeral, person most likely to be murdered.
By his wife?
I need to use the ladies' room.
You brought the old woman from outside inside?
You can't treat her like she's some grave inconvenience.
And you can't treat her like your next great cause.
I want you to feel something.
I feel a lot of things. You just don't want to hear about any of them.
A clever directorial debut.
Lucian de Leon is
this
coming.
there
What
he
happened
is.
to your utter contempt for him?
I think that's a bit strong.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was being kind. What happened to your all-consuming jealousy?
I'm over it.
It's been a long time.
I owe you an apology.
I don't need a big mea culpa from you.
He's famous for ripping apart relationships and leaves everyone in tatters. It must be so exhilarating having that kind of charm.
Visually
I'm sure you
stunning,
hear this all the
downright
time, but
moving.
you and your man look so much alike.
My mother's dead.
Does this mean we are not related?
You need to go to the party, Mom.
I do?
Don't you like parties?
I did. I don't know. Do you listen to a word I say?
If I'm being honest, I drift.
Are you for real?
What do I have to have, like a near-death experience to be nice?
Maybe?
Why have I just been left here all alone?
Love
I'm
that.
here.
But you don't count.
You are a mother. Just giving, giving, giving all the time, right?
Really? She's still here?
Barbara didn't come yet.
Will you just go to the party?
And just like that, there she is. The switch she can flip in an instant.
Who are you? How did you get here?
Maybe she's a ghost.
She's a witch. Do you see me?
Yes, Helen, I see you.
The past and the future are both delusions.
Was this all a dream? How does it
I
end?
like that line. The past and the future are both delusions. That does look like it's going to be incredibly heartfelt and definitely comedy driven. Just the idea of like an elderly woman thinking she's showing up to her house. It's not her house. The wife, Elizabeth Reese's character being like, all right, well, we can't just kick this woman out. Like, she's lost, she's confused. Let's bring her in the house. And Walton Goggins being like, what are you doing? We have a huge party. Clearly a party that's important to him. So I don't know if it's work related or what it is, but you could see like just in the nervousness of like picking out the different suits, the people that are there all seem to, know him. So I'm wondering if maybe it's like a work function or if it's like a big moment, for his life. Hearing Sewell, say that thing though about like the past and the future being delusions, and that would only leave the present, right? The thing that we should live in. Certainly looks like the movie is going to play with that, right? Like you open the trailer with Reeser talking about how she didn't think she would ever age, and the idea of like being able to live in the moment, and the moment is trying to help out Lois Smith's character. And seeing how that could create some tension between Reeser and Goggins, I think, is really interesting. You're also certainly going to get some heartwarming, heartfelt stuff there. Pedro Pascal looking like he is Reeser's former lover, maybe. How that could shake up things and bring a clash of present and past together. There's some really cool elements at play here for Nadia Connors, and it is indeed, even though it looked, when I was looking at her IMDb, I thought there was a feature that in 2007, the 11th hour in 2007, 90 minutes, and yeah, I guess she's, so maybe her sister Layla. Is that Leo DiCaprio? I don't think I've seen the 11th hour. Oh, it's a documentary. That's why. That'll do it. So yes, this is a featured directorial debut, which again, I always get super excited when people are stepping out for their first ever features. So that, look, is this going to be a movie that tons of people talk about? I don't think so. Is this going to be a movie that's going to be in awards conversations or anything like that? I don't get that vibe either. But in a world where at least I see a lot of not heartwarming features, this has some really nice qualities and elements at play, and is a story that I think is interesting enough and has, the talent on the acting side that makes me go, I definitely want to check this out. And like I said, I'm always interested to see what you get in a directorial feature debut for a writer-director. So hopefully we get something cool there, and we got someone else to keep our eye on. The question is, what are you thinking? Where do you land on, the world of comedies and comedy dramas, aka dramedies? Do you like that blending of heartfelt and dramatic things with comedy? Obviously, you can see where those comedic beats are probably going to land throughout the course of the movie. What's looking good? What's not? Is this something that you would check out in a theater? You wait for it to hit streaming? Just pass on it altogether? Anything you got? Good, bad, indifferent on the official trailer for The Uninvited? Put it down below in the comments section. Look forward to talking to you down there. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, you want to come hang out with C-Man anytime we're talking movies, TV, trailer, reactions, you want to be here to see my thoughts on The Uninvited when that comes out in April, you dig the general vibe, you want to show a little love and support to the old C-Man, I certainly would enjoy that. Well, all you got to do is join C-Maniac Nation, which is super easy. Jump over there, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell if you want those alerts, and until time for the C-Man's Cinema Sit Down, I've been the C-Man. I'm signing off. Peace.
C-Maniac Nation, you look nervous. Is it the scars?
Would you like to know where I got them? No? Well, then maybe you'd like to see another video with the Seaman. How about up here or over here? And if you really dig the Seaman, well, then show him a little love right over there.